So we don't want to take too much of your time this afternoon. We really appreciate you guys hanging in there with us. I'm just going to run through some what I call live chat tips. Really what these are some best practices and just some stuff to keep in mind should you decide to integrate live chat and live click the call on your website. So the first one here, and this is important, is that first impressions last. There's been studies done that indicate that 55% of what we communicate is transmitted through the tone of our voice. So obviously with chat you're going to lose some of that. Again, this is why it's a great thing to have voice as a backup option, because that's how your customers are going to, you can experience, it's just like email. You can experience a lot more frustration. You can read into it, but when you're talking to somebody, you're going to know exactly the intent. Only 7% of what we communicate is transmitted through the words we use. So the important part here is when you do integrate live chat, keep the chat friendly, keep the words in a friendly manner, keep everything upbeat, and again, don't hesitate to escalate it to voice if you're sensing any kind of frustration or hesitancy on the part of your customer or potential customer. The next live chat tip, chat allows you to handle multiple inbound requests at once. You might as well take advantage of this. This allows you to respond as quickly as possible to an increasing number of your customers. Obviously, you don't want to overburden yourself or overtax yourself to the point where the service lags, but it is much more efficient at allowing you to handle multiple customer requests than voice is. So if you're going to integrate chat, might as well take advantage of that part of it. And the other great thing about chat, and again, I know I brought up Google Wave very briefly before, but Google's going, the Wave and Skype's adding features as well that's going to change the way you interact through chat. Right now, definitely paste links, share some documents that might help them. In the future, you're going to be able to real-time collaborate on documents. You're going to be able to real-time interact with your customers in ways that are not available right now, and it's on a short-term horizon. So keep an eye out for that kind of stuff. It's really going to change the way that you interact online with your customers. So keep an eye out for it. Third live chat tip: use transcripts to increase, or maybe it should also say there, to better your website navigation. So what we mean by that is if you have a call recording feature or a chat recording feature, you're going to get transcripts out of that. You're going to be able to log what your agents or yourself are saying to clients and potential clients. Over time there, as you collect more and more of them, you're most likely, if you go back and take the time to analyze them, going to find themes. On a particular page, maybe clients always click. Maybe there's a handful that always have some form of the same question. Any one of those can really help you. Any kind of consistent theme there can really help you increase your customer service by using the information your customers are giving you to adapt your website. If there's a specific page that they're always coming to and then clicking to chat, try to determine if that's because there's a problem. Try to determine if that's there's a lot of detailed information there, and then adapt your website accordingly. Maybe make it a little bit easier to get to, navigation a little bit easier, and then see if they still chat that way, or if there's a consistent question coming up. Maybe try to throw up some frequently asked questions section of your site that answers these things to, again, help better serve your customers. That's a consistent theme here. The fourth one, test where you place your buttons. So I have 3 examples here from our OnState site, and I think we probably have more than this, but I grabbed the first 3 convenient ones. And you can see we have lower left, we have dead center, real big, and then what you'll see on the majority of our site is lower right. And actually, I probably should have grabbed one more here because we have the same image in all 3 here too, but we do have different images that we test as well. Again, this is not a thing you ever want to really let go of. You always want to test this stuff, and it's just like we were just talking about in the last slide, where you're trying to analyze your chat transcripts to see if there's any consistent theme. Test where you put your buttons too. You want to encourage your customers to contact you, and you can see we have the 3 different means here that they can contact us immediately: chat, callback, which is where they schedule a callback. And our software then syncs that up and says, is the visitor available? Yep. Is the agent available? Yep. All right, let's connect them. And then the call, which is just they click that, and using Skype, Google Talk, Google Voice, whatever that the client's using as their cell phone, it'll connect them to your agent, and your agent again can use anything they want as well: Skype, Google Talk, Google Voice, SIP, X-Lite, take your pick, hard phones on their desk. whatever the agent's using, we can sync up to that and make it as easy as possible for the interaction to occur. You'll also notice, and hopefully you can see the cursor here, we also have an email option on there as well. You always want to encourage your clients multiple ways to contact you. And actually on this page we've gotten a lot of good contacts through there because it's pretty big and blatant on how to contact us. And it's always good to have the client click to contact or click to chat, click to call, click to chat. It's always preferred, I would argue, to have that as opposed to having them email you or fill out a form, because you're instantly engaging with them. One of your agents is available, you're answering whatever question they have, you're going to improve your customer service that way, you're going to increase your sales that way, and you're going to take care of any kind of questions or problems that your clients might have as they're browsing your site or using your product. Again, it goes back to one theme, being easy for your clients to access, and that's really what this is about, is allowing your customers, your potential customers, to find your employees anytime using any device. That's really our theme here at OnState.